Hello, 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 everybody. It's been a minute, guys. It's been a minute. Joy, where did you go and hide?
I know. I went to Cancun, Mexico. I
Yeah,
needed
it's okay,
to
it's
rest.
okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay with the flex, please. Next, she didn't take me, so I have to shut her down. Right. You guys, welcome to our show, The Digital Journey with Joy and Jenny. It's an amazing, amazing day for us today. We have a very, very special guest.
Yes.
And you want to just grab some wine, some popcorn, some something, and just sit down, listen to this guest we have for you
Wow.
today. I'll just let Joy talk about today's topic. Her name is Elizabeth, and this lady has worked as a supply chain contract specialist for 15 good years in the UN. So
Wow.
as we are sitting here
UN
talking,
and
she's not a
Canada.
small woman. No, she's not a small woman, and she
Mhm.
has quit her job because of this business. So you guys don't go anywhere. I'll let Joy talk about the topic, and we will bring her right into the studio. Joy, over to you.
Oh my goodness. So welcome, like Jenny said. This episode is a treat. And we are so blessed to have you. So sit down, okay, and listen to this amazing woman we have as a guest. Now, the topic: how I quit my job in just 14 months of starting my digital business. All right, ladies
Yes,
and gentlemen,
yes,
let's bring in Elizabeth.
we are so excited to have you. Oh
Amazing.
my God, I couldn't stop dreaming about today. Oh.
Mm,
Oh my God, seriously.
welcome. Oh.
Good morning,
We are so
everybody
blessed
from
to have
Canada.
you. Good morning, those in Canada. Good evening, those in UK. Enjoy. Good
Morning, those in the
afternoon.
US and the
Is it
whole
morning?
world.
Is it morning for you, Joy?
Good morning, yeah.
Afternoon. Afternoon.
Is it?
Girl,
Wow.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
afternoon today. Okay, so sis, welcome to our beautiful studio. God bless you for accepting to join us today. We want you to just tell us more about yourself because this one we want people to hear it from the horse's own mouth. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you come from? Where do you stay? How did we get here?
I
And then
hope you
we'll
didn't use time to call me a horse. Good morning, the wall. Good morning to the wall. I'm in Canada. That is why I'm greeting you. Good morning. But I'm
Mm.
very excited to be here today. It's always a pleasure to work alongside Prof. I call her Prof.
Oh
Jennifer.
my
She seems
God.
to know a lot. She seems to know a lot in our community. My name is Elizabeth Adejo. I live in Saskatchewan province of Canada. I'm a mom to 5 kids. So I have a family of 7. Myself, Barnabas, my husband, and my 5 children. My oldest is 17, while my last is 7 years. So in
Oh
between, we
my
have teenagers, and we thank God for everything. I came to Canada 3 years ago from Abuja, Nigeria, where I used to own a boutique. My passion is in business. So I own a boutique where I sell clothes, shoes. I go to Istanbul, I go to United Kingdom, and I stock up my shop. That was my side hustle back in
Mm.
Africa, while I work for the United Nations as procurement and contract specialist in supply chain for over a decade. And then permanent residence application was granted for myself and my family. And so 2nd January, we moved to Canada. We've called Canada home since then. That was
Mm.
on 2nd January 2022. Coming to
Wow.
Canada, I was still working for the UN remotely.
Mm.
And then after 1 year of still trying the remote job thing, waking up at midnight because of time zone difference to work, I got tired. I voluntarily retired from the UN and focused my life in Canada. So I work for the government of Saskatchewan in procurement. Same role I was
Mm.
working in the UN for the past 3 years. And I've done that until Valentine's Day. Um, when I,
I love
and
the way she's talking about Valentine's Day.
when I decided to just stay home and see how this thing would do, I
Mm.
first started with trial and then I took a bold step to just retire early. And it's been the best experience having to see my children every morning wake up, go to school, That has been a luxury I have been denied for a very long time. Right in Africa, they don't see me when I wake up and go to the UN. And here in Canada, since I came thinking life will be more flexible, 6:30, I'm on my way to the office. I come back tired and useless to everybody in my house. But this business has enabled me now to be home. Before they come back, I'm here. They go out in the morning, they come back. I'm here with my laptop and my phone. Is priceless. It's the best thing that can happen to a working woman. So this is me, Elizabeth, to the world. Nice.
Elizabeth to the world. Elizabeth to the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
What an amazing introduction. Jenny, it's almost as if the first question has already been answered.
I
know. What is my...
It was just an introduction, guys. We've not started today.
Okay. Since she hasn't answered, ask her now. Ask her.
What inspired you to start this business, and how did you feel when you first took the first step?
It is true. It looks like the first answer. Okay, just like I said, my parents were petty traders in Africa. In the eastern part of Nigeria, we are known for trading. They are called the Igbos. So I grew up in a household. My parents were traders. My father has what Canadians call convenience store. When you forget things, in the evenings, you come to easily pick. When my mom has what is called foodstuff petty trading. When you want to cook, my mother was your go-to person in the evening. So I grew up in that household where on my right, I'm helping my mom. On the left, I'm helping my mom. So it formed my resilience when it comes to business. I have always loved to read. I've always loved to go to school, but business is what makes me really happy. I have over 2 master's degrees because in my village, I just wanted to school and prove a point that women can be more than men too. Yeah. So I was the first to go to the university in my village. So I kept doing that, but my passion lies in business. So, so because of that, whatever I do, no matter how lucrative the job is, you will never catch me doing just that job alone. I will always have business on the side. So coming to Canada, it was natural that I will be inspired to do something on the side, even though I was still working for the UN. Even in Abuja, I had a shop boutique, like I said earlier. Coming to Canada, I said, okay, Canadian weather will not support fashion. And even if there is fashion business, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to test. So let me look for something smarter. So I kept looking at, first I got licensed to practice insurance, writing insurance for family, but I wasn't satisfied. I kept groping for that business that would tick all the dots for me, cross all the T's, until I found this business on 6th February last year. I got inspired because it answered all my burning questions. Wow. I knew without that it was just a matter of time that I'm going to fly here. Funny enough, I went to Las Vegas. I hear you say Cancun. I say, see this lady. Yeah. Beat me to it. You think the only one that like enjoyment. Last week I went to Las Vegas and I shared a room with my best friend I went with. So it was supposed to be a couple's retreat or outing. Most of my friends came with their husband, but my husband was too busy, couldn't join me. So I took my friend along. And in that room, she said to me, watching me in my hotel room on the bed with laptop, coordinating my team all over the world. She said to me, this business just suits your personality. So from the first day I came in contact with this business 14 months ago, I knew that it's a matter of time. Success will just keep coming. It's flexible. It's flexible and sweet.
It is. So did you know that you would quit this job as a specialist in supply chain when you first started?
The answer to that is no. Of 100% no. So this business was just to supplement my income. I am passionate about supply chain before now. But now something else has knocked off that passion and taken over. All my life, when in the UN, I was like a small celebrity. I was passionate about supply chain because it's a field of profession that women are not many. So the few of us, they treat us like egg and we are like stars. I was so passionate about my career. Never did I dream that at 46, I will leave that passion and see something else that can overtake it. So why coming here was just to do something on the side that is business, because I love business. So that it can supplement the salary I was making from my supply chain career. But guess what? This is Canada.
There we are.
After 11 months, I had made more than what my supply chain job pays me times 3 in a year.
Wow.
I said to myself, let me reset my brain and think, you know. That's why we are here today.
Great. Amazing.
Yeah.
This is inspiring. I mean, I'm shocked. I tap into this blessing. I tap into this.
It shocked me too. The journey shocked me.
Wow. What would you say have been?
I don't tackle, I grab.
No, I don't know. I embody it. This is amazing. You know, a lot of people are skeptical out there, and it's good for them to hear this. You know, somebody can, success loves speed, you know, and if you can do this in 14 months, you know, people need to know this. This is amazing. But what has been the ups and downs this 14 months? Would you say, how have you been able to overcome any, if you've had them?
And when you talk about ups and downs, there were many of them. So, for example, I had every reason to push this business aside until 2025 or probably 2026. Let me tell you, for example, I'm a mom to 5. That in Canada, especially as newly landed immigrant, is a challenge.
Yeah.
I was doing a full-time supply chain job with the government. Supply chain job is not easy. It's very daunting. It's very stressful. Those are 2 challenges. The third one was that my employer, as at that time, was sponsoring me to do my, what we call designation, professional designation. The UN sponsored me for what we call CIPS, Chartered Institute of Purchasing and Supply in the UK. I got that certification. Coming to Canada, it wasn't accepted 100%.
Imagine.
They waived some modules for me, but they refused to accept everything. So I was now enrolled in what they call Supply Chain Canada for designation. And it wasn't easy. 5 kids, full-time job, designation. They only waived 3 modules for me. It was a slap with 2 master's degrees.
Wow.
So my hands were full. That's not all. Because my quest for knowledge, my quest to just, keep, perfecting and getting better in what I do. In January, I branched out and got enrolled in school in Alberta to read digital marketing diploma, not knowing I would come in contact with a business called digital
business.
I had enrolled. School fees was around 20-something thousand. I had paid off, and then February I got this opportunity. So how many school was I last year? One was professional designation, and the second one was a diploma program in digital marketing, and then full-time housewife, a mom to 5 kids and a wife, and full-time supply chain career. Those were 4. Back in 2023, I had taken up the challenge to become a content creator. I have a YouTube channel called Lifestyle with Elizabeth, with over 12,000 subscribers as of today.
Oh, wow.
So I was creating content every week. So that, let's just say 5 full-time jobs I was doing.
Yeah.
So with all these reasons, somebody would say, no, I love this digital business. Let's wait till 2027. But procrastination is a thief
Of time.
So because of that, those were challenges, obviously. But I am someone like the Bible describes. I don't put my hands to the plow and look back. I don't. I never say never. So it was stressful. When I come back from work, this was a typical day last year for me. I go to work 6:30, come back around 4 p.m. 1 hour, quickly clean after my kids, do food. Sometimes 1 hour is not enough. By 5 p.m., I am in this basement where you are seeing me right now, till 10 p.m. in class. Sometimes I say, who sent me? Joy, Jesus, who sent me? So after 10 p.m., I go to bed tired. With my phone, I start creating testimonials for the digital business. You see why I love the business? It's not too stressful. If you
Yeah.
know what to create, if you know what to post them. Leave the rest to God prayerfully.
Yeah.
So every day, 10 p.m., I do that consistently. So let me say, suffice it to say, 1 hour or 1 hour and a half last year was devoted to this business and see the incredible results we could witness.
Results.
So that is why I said to myself, if I can sacrifice just 1 hour last year and get this result, I think I should do full time this year and see how it will go.
Oh,
So those were challenges, yeah,
Mm.
for me.
Yeah. So, what would you say to our fellow Africans? In fact, this one, I want you to address both the men and the women because I have seen a lot of men stop their wives. At the same time, I have
mm,
seen a lot of women stop their husbands. And these are all African mentalities,
It
you know.
is.
So, what would you say to these African people, our own people out
mm,
there
Do
who are
not allow
scared to take
mm,
the leap of faith?
do not allow your spouse to be the enemy within. When I
mm,
started this business, my husband did not give me his blessing. Like, I don't need anybody's blessing. I need God's blessing to go high. Because sometimes our spouses can be the enemy we don't know.
mm.
Yeah, they
Yes.
can.
Till today, I count. Do you know what? I went to Nigeria for vacation, came back. I got over 78 checks. And total of those checks were $38,000. I was counting these checks in the sitting room with my daughters. And my husband passed and said, honey, are those checks real? My own husband of over 20 years.
Wow.
Asking me if those checks myself and my daughters were counting are real. So what can be more painful than that, guys?
Yeah.
And I go to Costco, I pack food, I come. You don't ask if those food are real with the
Yeah.
money digital business. Right? Guys, Africans, listen to me.
Yeah.
Don't be
Yeah.
a hindrance to your spouse.
Mm.
Vice versa. It could be male, it could be female.
It could be women, yeah.
So, guys, I know that there are businesses out there that people have dabbled into and failed. I know people have got scammed, but this business is real. So I had all those challenges, no support, no spousal support, but I did it. Today, I am free. I'm home. When it comes now for lunch, you will see me. Those are the indirect benefits of what
Yeah.
I took the leap of faith last year to do, but he didn't believe in it. If he has believed in it now, I'm still not convinced.
Seeing it.
Because he has refused to come on board. But this business I've earned over 200,000 and
Wow.
he's still not come on board. We are watching, I'm watching him with corner eye like this, Guys, coming to you,
Yeah.
procrastination is a thief of time.
Mm.
It
Yeah.
is dangerous.
It is.
If there's somebody that used to be scared of things like this, it's myself, because I had a background of physical stuff. My mother had a physical shop. My father had a physical shop. I myself, 13 years ago, opened a physical fashion shop right in the middle of Abuja, the capital. So coming to a business that I can't see physical to do was also dangerous or difficult. It was taking a leap of faith. I went outside my comfort zone with all the challenges I mentioned earlier. I took it upon myself to start the business. And
Yeah.
today, it's proven to be the best decision after having 5 kids. That was the first decision that was best. And the next best was this business. So if I can do it, you can do it. Take a
Yes.
look of it. If you don't take risk, English people say nothing venture, nothing win.
Mm.
African parents, African mothers, nothing venture, nothing wins. And for men saying this business is just for women, let me shock you. In July last year, I went for conference of insurance practitioners in Brampton, Ontario. I met a young man called Amos from Eastern Nigeria, like myself. I think we have that spirit in Eastern Nigeria to crush goals, And this guy, I said to him, I have done one digital business for 5 months now, and I have made 10,000. As at then, do not despise the days of little beginning. As
Yeah.
at then, I had made 10,000 between February to July when I met this young man. He believed me. He trusted the system. He's a man. He still is a high flyer in insurance. He didn't abandon the insurance. He came to test the waters. He signed up and joined me. As we speak today, that young man has made over 160,000 in 8 months.
Oh,
It's
wow.
less than 1 year in the business. When you see a system that works, the universe, your system, your spirit, everybody will agree, will resonate that this is it for you. This guy, whenever he calls me, is very passionate, he's very emotional, thanking me for having the God to share this business with him last year, July. That brings me to another thing. This is not an advice for mothers and fathers out there, but it's for people like us that are already in this business. Don't keep quiet. Do not underestimate the next person you see in the train, in the bus, in the plane, in your church. It could just be your star.
Yeah.
And I shared the opportunity with him. He is flying high. He's a man. And I can go on and on talking about the men in my business, how much they have done in this business.
Yeah.
So parents, Africans, immigrants, listen to me. Do not procrastinate. This business is real.
Wow. Wow. Joy, today is Thursday. I want you to wrap it up. How can we join? And also call people for today's webinar. The beginning of Elizabeth's story was at this webinar. So
Yeah.
Joy, the floor is yours, Mama.
Oh my goodness, guys. I've been doing this business for 3 years and I am still amazed at how transformative this business can be. It can just change people's lives just like that. If you are sitting out there watching us and something has to change in your life, you are meant for more, something isn't going well, you can't just depend on your 9 to 5, guys. Check this out. Nobody is telling you to start a business right away, but at least check it out. Watch a free webinar. Register with Elizabeth if you resonate with her. Register with me or Jenny, whoever you resonate with. Don't do it all at once. It won't work. Just choose one and register. And come in and watch the webinar for yourself. Today is Thursday. Start today. Watch that webinar. And once you have that edge to know more, don't be afraid to pay the $149.
Yeah.
Pay the $149 and come into our community and check for yourself if this will be a fit for you and your family. You will thank us later.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for joining us today. And guys, we are so blessed that she said, I'm coming back next week for part 2. Back to our studio for part 2. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, sis. I can't thank you enough. Thank you enough. God bless you for joining us today and joining us next week. God bless you. To everyone out there, we love you guys, and we will see you again next week with Elizabeth again. Watch out, guys.
Bye. God bless you.
With the cost of living rising up globally, how do we level up our income? I've got a solution for you. It's legit and taxable, no experience required, training available, extremely flexible, and it's been working for thousands of people around the globe.